Hi guys, welcome to the Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy, and today we're going to be talking about what not to wear on a cruise. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about how wearing certain clothing could get you banned from your cruise. So let's take a look at these. Number one, a bathing suit. Now, some passengers on boarding day think it's okay to wear things like their bathing suit because they're going to get on the ship and head to the pool. However, things like this will get you banned from boarding the ship. Bathing suits with a cover-up, bathing suit tops wearing with shorts or pants, board shorts, sarongs are not allowed when boarding the ship. Now, for me, this is really hard to believe. I've never seen anyone trying to board the ship in a bathing suit, but I guess it happens. That's why they've put this ban on it. So if you're wanting to go straight to the pool, just pack a carry-on bag with you that would have things like your bathing suit and cover-ups in there. Or wear your bathing suit underneath your clothing. Don't just have a bathing suit with a cover-up on, because if you don't go and change right away, you won't get on the ship. Number two, graphic tees. Now, cruise ships have been cracking down more and more on graphic t-shirts. Not only t-shirts with explicit language, but t-shirts with political messages, memes, historical references, or anything that could spark a debate between passengers. So make sure you have a carry-on bag with you when you're boarding in case you're wearing something that could be banned and they wouldn't let you get on the ship. Make sure you have a change of clothes if it's anything that you think might be banned. Probably if you think it's going to be banned, don't wear it in the first place. The best t-shirt ideas, they say, are things with nature scenes on it, or cruise logos, or travel destinations, or things like that. Just be careful of the wording, what the pictures are, and that it won't offend anyone, or else don't wear it because you could get banned if you don't have a change of a shirt right there. So just be careful about that. Number three, no shirt, no shoes, no boarding. Yes, that applies to cruise ships. Maybe some passengers just came from the beach. They were at a resort staying before the cruise, and they headed to the ship to go straight to the pool without wearing any shoes or just shorts and no shirt for a man. I can't see this happening, but I guess they banned this for a reason, so it must be happening. You need to have a change of clothes with you because you won't be allowed to board if you don't have shoes on, if you don't have a shirt on, if you only have a bathing suit on. So make sure you're fully dressed. You can always change when you get on the ship or have your bathing suit underneath your clothing, but you have to be covered up. Number four is face covering security scare. Now, this isn't wearing a medical mask that I'm talking about. Anything covering your face on boarding days, such as very oversized sunglasses, costume masks, elaborate makeup, or anything that makes security not be able to clearly see your face, sets off a red flag. This could delay or deny your boarding. So you may have to remove face coverings in order to board the ship. So just be careful of that. I don't know why you would be boarding with a costume mask, but I don't know. They're banning these items, so somewhere along the line someone has. So just be careful. Don't cover up your face with anything when you're trying to board. They need to get a good look at you. Number five, metal detectors. Now, things like spiked jewelry, studded clothing, or heavy chain accessories can trigger the metal detector screening that could cause you a lot of delays getting on board, as these items have been flagged as potential weapons and can be confiscated. So if you're wearing the spiked bracelets or spiked collars or anything like that, they can ban you from boarding. Or take these items away from you if it's just a bracelet or something. So be aware of that. Or just let security know, I wasn't aware that this item was banned. I'd be glad to take them off and pack them in my bag. They might let you do that. In other cases, they might take it from you. So the best thing to do is leave your spiked jewelry at home and just pack smaller pieces of jewelry so you won't have an issue. Number 6, ripped clothing. Now, severely ripped clothing like jeans or ripped shirts that look like you have intentionally ripped more holes in them and have multiple holes are not allowed. Now, these aren't the pants. You might be able to buy a pair of jeans and they have a couple rips in it. I'm talking about severely ripped up clothes where 30% of your garment shows skin through the holes. Then you have to leave that at home. They won't let you board with that or have that on the ship. So make sure you just don't have all these rips or severely torn clothes. Number 7, undergarments. No visible undergarments are allowed in any public area of the cruise ship or when boarding. Things like bras or bra straps or boxers showing above pants or any sleepwear. These are not allowed, so make sure and don't wear these. Pack a sweater or a jacket to cover up things, like if your bra straps are showing, put a little shawl or sweater around that, but just make sure any of these undergarments aren't showing. Number 8, tank tops at dinner. Now, men wearing tank tops or sleeveless shirts could be turned away at the dining room depending on the ship. Now, it depends on how strict the ships are. If it doesn't meet certain cruise smart casual rule, dining room I'm talking about, you might get turned away and might be told that in the dining room you have to wear something other than a tank top. So if you want to eat in the dining room, make sure and don't wear them. Wear things like a button-down shirt or a polo shirt. My son even wears on regular nights to the dining room, not formal night, but he just wears the button-down like a bowling type shirt that has a little design on it, and that's fine to wear to dinner. But just be cautious of that. I know it's not as bad anymore. You don't have to dress up as much, but there are some things, some people take it too far, and it's just not appropriate for the dining room. You can go to other areas and eat like the buffet or anywhere else without a problem. Number 9 is footwear. Now, badly worn out sneakers that are ripped, filthy, something really bad, or slippers or flip-flops are being banned from the dining room. So make sure and wear something that is more appropriate. You can wear sneakers in there, tennis shoes, regular nights, as long as they're clean and not all ripped up or really, really worn out and look really bad. You can't wear slippers or flip-flops in the dining room, but you can wear flip-flops in other areas around the ship. Number 10 is sheer clothing. Now, they've been cracking down on sheer or mesh garments that show undergarments or too much skin or overly provocative clothing. So make sure if you have a sheer item on that they are properly lined or layered. And then number 11, costumes. Now, wearing theme night costumes outside of event nights will not be allowed. So you can only wear them during the time of the theme night parties. So usually there's an 80s party, 70 party, things like that. You can wear those when you're going to the party, but they don't want you dressing up in costumes on other days that they're not having the parties. So just beware of that. Number 12, destination laws. Now, many ports like Africa or the Caribbean or Mexico, they have laws about wearing camouflage clothing or carrying camouflage bags or anything that's camouflaged on you or with you. You could have fines, you could be arrested or denied going into the port. So check out the ports you're going to ahead of time and leave any military type clothing, any camouflage at home. They don't allow these in these certain countries. It's not worth taking the legal risk and ending up, put in jail there. So make sure and leave all your camouflage at home. Number 13, crew uniforms. Now, don't wear anything that could get you confused with a crew member. Now, I guess things that look like certain crew uniforms in certain colors, styles, or decorative elements can cause security concerns if you're looking like a crew member. Certain blazers that they wear, like in navy blue with gold buttons or ornaments or things like that. I know that one time on a cruise ship, I just had like a white t-shirt on and it had a blue anchor on it. And one of the passengers thought I was an employee and came up to ask me a question. I said, no, I'm not an employee. So I guess you just have to be careful about that. Number 14 is cultural sensitive clothing. That's a mouthful. If clothing such as cultural garments you're wearing and it's not your culture, like a costume or something, that will be banned as being not respectful to that culture. So don't wear traditional garments or fashion statements that is not your culture. Say like men wearing the Scottish, skirts, kilts, things like that, or maybe Indian garments that they have, or things like that. If it's not your culture and you're just wearing it, as a fashion statement, they do not like you to wear things like that. And then number 15, wrinkled clothing. Now, severely wrinkled or stained clothing that looks like it came from the bottom of the laundry basket could get you turned away from the dining room or formal events. So if you've got something very, very badly stained or wrinkled, take some Downy wrinkle release spray with you. I always do that. And you just spray it on there and then pull the garment down and kind of rub it and the wrinkles come out of that. Or there's ironing boards on board. Usually there's self-service laundromats. You can go in there and iron. But if you're going into the dining room, just don't have overly wrinkled or overly stained clothes with you. So there you have it. There's some things that are banned. I hear they're cracking down more and more on these things. What do you think? Have you worn any of these items or seen any other passengers wearing them? I guess just depends too on the cruise line. So I want to thank you for stopping by today. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. So again, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again real soon on the Golden Cruiser. Bye for now, and have a wonderful day.